Cebu Pacific's newest aircraft will be making an appearance at the 2022 Singapore Airshow at the Changi Exhibition Centre. The airline's Chief Financial Officer, Mark Cezar, joins us tonight to tell us what we can expect from the event. He joins us now live from Singapore. Mark, thank you so much for joining us. First of all, what has been the buzz on the recovery of the travel industry at the Singapore Airshow?
Hi, Rico. Thanks for having me. First and foremost, I think the Airshow, the buzz is mostly one of optimism that we are finally seeing green shoots of recovery in Asia Pacific, which to date has been a laggard in terms of the global aviation industry in terms of recovery. We're seeing places like, of course, the Philippines, Australia, Malaysia starting to open borders, and that can only mean good things for the aviation industry.
And right now, what we see on our screens is Cebu Pacific's new A330NEO. I mean, why were you chosen by Airbus to showcase this new aircraft of theirs?
Sure. I think first and foremost, we believe that our newest aircraft, the A330NEO, sets the benchmark for sustainability and efficiency. It will exhibit the lowest per capita fuel burn and emissions, being configured with 459 seats. And it's also an aircraft, a wide-body aircraft, which traditionally are operated on long sectors. But this is one that we are operating primarily on short-haul sectors.
When you say short haul, that's 3 to 4 hours flight time?
Thereabouts, yes. It could also be, as we've seen, we've also been operating it on Davao and General Santos in the Philippines. So
but eventually, will you be using the A330NEO for international flights, like from Manila to Singapore?
Eventually, we will, once the market is ready for it. But in the near term, we anticipate using it on large, thick overseas Filipino worker markets like Dubai.
And at the moment, how many of this aircraft has Cebu Pacific ordered or leased?
We have an order book for 16 of the A330NEOs. We've taken delivery of 2 in 2021, and we are taking delivery of 3 more in 2020.
All right, Mark, as we know, the Philippines is opening up to foreign travelers. How are you adjusting right now your operations from pilots, flight attendants, ground staff, engineers? I mean, are you bringing them back from furloughs and leaves?
Well, as part of our response to the initial impact of the pandemic in 2020, we had to right-size our workforce way back in 2020. But we're happy to say with the recovery, or the imminent recovery, we are bringing back our employees. We're inviting them to rejoin Cebu Pacific, whether that be pilots, cabin crew, or ground staff. We think that the time is right for us to bring back our employees, our one-separated employees, back onto the fold.
And what about in terms of your aircraft? How many of them now are operational with easing restrictions for incoming travelers?
Right. Well, at one point, we parked about about 30% of the fleet in various airports in the Philippines or as far out as Australia. Right now, we are at about 80-85% of the fleet that's operational.
And with the easing restrictions for incoming foreign tourists, has there been a rise in airline bookings on your end?
Yes, most especially, I think we're seeing it more on domestic, first and foremost. I think as we've seen in most other places in the world, the recovery always starts in the domestic market, and that's something we're geared up to serve.
What about from the international market?
International, yes, we're seeing the impact also. I think we are restoring service to Ho Chi Minh, Taipei, and Macau over the summer peak. Having recently restored service also to Bangkok, Jakarta, and Kuala Lumpur. That's really just an impact really of seeing the recovery start to take place.
And as an airline, what challenges do you still face over the next few weeks and months? As you know, we start to open up and ease more restrictions on a weekly and on a monthly basis.
I think the most difficult part of it being, it's a capital intensive industry where you have long-term investments. It's still the volatility of the whole situation that poses the biggest challenge to the industry. No? I mean, how trends, how it can look so strong. And you can see recovery starting to take place. No? But suddenly you see a surge and you're back to square one after painstaking efforts to restore the network. But I mean, at this point, we're ready for that. We positioned the organization to deal with that.
And briefly, what do you hope to learn from this Singapore Airshow?
I think first and foremost, we're here to see partners. We're in the travel industry. We're supposed we are. Seeing people as part of our industry. No, but I mean, with the pandemic, we haven't seen very important partners for the good part of 2.5 years. And it's an important opportunity for us to be able to reconnect and be able to discuss with them what we can do together to help our industry take advantage of the imminent recovery.
Cebu Pacific's Chief Financial Officer, Mark Cezar, joining us from Singapore. Thank you so much for joining us.